It's story time, motherfuckers. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Blizzo Brasco, baby, and it's story time. The series where I take. Wow, man, I never noticed how beautiful the scenery is on the Stronghold map. I mean, it is really beautiful. Look at the mountains in the background behind the house. Look at the trees, how the trees are different colors with the snow falling off of them. It's really beautiful, man. Wow, look at the horizon. This is a really nice map. Really, really nice. Anyways, man, it's story time. The series where I tell y'all a crazy ass Blizzo story while you enjoy some Black Ops 3 gameplay in the background. I'm running with the homie Ugly Pugs. I still don't know what that shit mean, Pugs, but where you going? Where you going, Sweet T? Sweet T 9908? You sweetly dead, motherfucker. And of course, we got the homie Mr. Gavi Monster over at Gavi Monster Gaming. Look, man, I'll link Gavi Monster's channel in the description. When you get finished watching this video, go check the homie out, man. He's got some really good content, man. Really good content created over there at Gavi Monster Gaming. And he lives up to his name. The boy is a monster, man. He's a monster. Anyways, man, so I want to tell y'all about the time I got bit on the ass by a dog, and it's the reason to this very day that I don't fucking like dogs at all. I can't stand them motherfuckers. But before I get into this story, Sweet T is laying in the kitchen, in the dining room, on his dick with an Argus, like a bitch. Wow. Look at my dead body. I don't know how I feel about that. Get on, Sweet T! Anyways, man, if you are not subscribed to the Blizzo Brasco Gaming channel, man, smack the shit out of that subscribe button at this time, man. So anyways, man, this shit, man, was so long ago, man. I think I might have been like 6 or 7 years old. I think I had just moved to South Carolina, man. I was young. I don't remember how old I was, but I remember I was a little kid, man. I was a little kid, and I just moved to South Carolina. You know, you move to a new town, you want to make friends and shit. So, you know, a way I made friends back in the day was through gaming. You know, because me and my brothers back at that time, we had a Super Nintendo. And it was this one other there's two brothers on the block that we lived on. They had a Super Nintendo too. So we used to always, you know, back in the day, man, you know, you couldn't play with each other online. So you either played at each other's house, or you traded games, or you borrowed each other's games. It's like, hey, you know, let me borrow your Madden, and you know, I'll let you borrow Super Mario Kart or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you made friends back in the day, man. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I took it to a whole nother level this time and got my ass whooped by my mama for this shit. But these two kids that lived down the block, man, not only did they have a Super Nintendo, they had a Sega Genesis too. And we ain't had no Sega Genesis. So my dumb ass told homeboy, I said, hey man, if you let me borrow your Sega Genesis for a week, I'll let you borrow my Super Nintendo. You know what I'm saying? Just bold with it, like fuck it, take the whole system, motherfucker. With it. Why is he sitting under the tree teabagging? What is that? Is that like a thing in Call of Duty, man? Like, I don't understand why people play like that. Like, what's the fun in sitting in a corner, just ADSing out a door or whatever? In his case, sitting in under a tree teabagging, waiting for somebody to come through the door. Like, what? I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't get it. I can't play like that. Anyways, man, besides all the fuckery, so yeah, I let him hold the whole Super Nintendo, and we got the Sega Genesis. And I told my brothers, I said, man, please don't. I got the rate that I shot you in your fucking face, man. You suck. Yeah, you died like a bitch. Now I'm about to go burn somebody in this motherfucker. So yeah, I let them borrow it, man. I told my brothers, I said, man, please don't tell mom that I let them borrow the Super Nintendo. We got the Sega, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? And Sega opened up like a whole new door to me of gaming. Like, we had Sonic, then that was the first time I played Mortal Kombat, the original Mortal Kombat. You know what I'm saying? And with the blood and everything, like they had the blood and shit when you killed somebody on Mortal Kombat. It was nasty. I'd never seen nothing like that in a fucking video game before, man. Like I was hooked after that. I had to have a Sega after that. Plus I never got one, but I really wanted one, man. So yeah, man, we were just going in with that shit, man. They had Streets of Rage, all those games that were like exclusive to Sega Genesis back in the day, man. I know I'm showing my age right now, cause some of y'all motherfuckers like, Sega what? Sega who? Sega what? Sega who? But anyways, man. So yeah, I mean, I didn't want to give it back to him. But finally, I was just like, all right, I need to go get our Super Nintendo back before my mom finds out that I fucking let him borrow the whole thing and kills me, basically. Because, you know, you grow up in a black household, man, you don't just get a whooping, man. Your parents, you know, if you do some stupid shit, you're gonna die. You know, they'll bring you back to life, but you're gonna die. So I said, all right, man, all right, okay. I'm gonna go get the Super Nintendo, pack the Sega Genesis up, you know, in my JanSport book bag and shit. Yo, man, I'm really reminiscing about the fucking 90s right now, man. How many of y'all had JanSport book bags, man? Don't lie either, motherfuckers. Why are you behind the couch, Eric Green? I just really think it's, first of all, you got my first name. You know, you're not making it look good for the Erics right now, man. It's fucking bitch. Look at that. Somebody done unplugged the aux cord on the TV. Y'all see that shit? Just disrespectful, man. But anyways, so I'm walking down the road to go and get my Super Nintendo back, man. And from this house, right next to my friend's house, comes this little ugly fucking white dog. I will never forget this shit, man. It's one of them things as a kid you just don't forget. This dog, it was little, it was ugly. I mean, it looked really fucked up. It was really ugly ass dog, man. And I just remember he came out and he looked at me and I looked at him, and it was like one of those Clint Eastwood stare down moments, tumbleweed going across the fucking street and shit. And I'm just like, oh fuck, man, this dog's gonna bite me. That's all I can remember thinking to myself, man. This dog's gonna bite me. Now back then I was real short with stubby legs and I was chubby as hell. Get burned, motherfucker. Burn, baby, burn. Anyways, I was real short, man, with stubby, chubby legs. I was like, man, there's no way I can outrun this dog. But fuck it, I'm gonna run anyway. So I turned around and I just started running back to my house. And you know, you're not supposed to run from a dog, man. If you run from a dog, that motherfucker gonna chase you. And sure enough, he chased me and jumped up and bit me right on the back of my ass. Damn. And I screamed. I was like, mama, mama. And after he bit me, of course, he went back home. And I told my mama what happened. I was like, mama, the dog bit me on my butt. So, you know, she put a little alcohol on my butt. That shit burned and everything. And when she finally came to her senses, first thing she said was, why is this Sega Genesis in your book bag? And where's y'all Super Nintendo at? I was like, about that. So I told her what I did. Man, she whooped my ass. And the worst part about it is when my dad got home, he whooped my ass again. She ended up walking me down the street, man, to get the shit back. Cause my mom ain't scared of no dogs now. She walked me down there. We got the Super Nintendo back. I gave her back this Sega. She grounded me for like a week. I couldn't play any video games, man. So not only did I get my ass whooped twice and get bit by a dog, I also got grounded too, man. So needless to say, I never traded a whole system with anybody ever again, man. But if y'all enjoyed this story, man, and you want to hear more story time, make sure you leave a like, man. Comment below. Share this motherfucker. And we went 42 and 4. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video, man. And I'm out this motherfucker. Peace.